Welcome back, chat. Just put some food in the oven, so in about like an hour I'm gonna have to go get up and get that. Making myself some shepherd's pie. Took me forever to get the potatoes to actually boil. Sorry about that. Y'all excited for some Prism games? Welcome back, chat. Oh, I should probably mute myself. Some food in the oven, so in about like an hour I'm gonna have to go get up and get that. Where is the sound coming from? Oh god. There it is. Found it. Let's get rid of this. Get this bread out of the way. We're still going to get that bread. We just need it not directly in the way. Alrighty, so this is the list again that we're playing. This is the one from the Battle Hardened. I will throw a... Actually, let me find the... Because this is the one that I copied. Let me grab the one from the actual video. YouTube. History. Probably faster to just look up push the point. There we go. This is the list if anyone is curious. Alrighty, let's get some games. Got that big white spot on my green screen. Freaking light. I like don't want to turn off the light above me because then it'll be like too dark for me to see. I'll just have like lights in front of me and it'll feel weird. Any of you guys been messing around with the Prism list? Any success? Or any shepherd's pie enjoyers? Where's the link to my own stream? Nope, wrong one. Man, what the heck? Am I in private? Classic constructed. Oh, that's weird. It was just nothing. Oh, I'm not logged in, that's why. Hold on. There we go. All right, so this is the test that we need. We needed to figure out how to beat the Guardian matchup. I need to show myself the way with Prism. All right, what are we doing here? Did I already click the thing? Cool. This all seems reasonable. Open with library. My volume's low? My volume low for everyone else? I don't want to go crazy with my volume because I'm a loud person. We also found one of the key pieces, the arc light. I think it's just like library arclight pass or set arclight pass. +1 for louder. All right, y'all asked for this. Is that better? Unfortunately, we can't get the library draw here because I don't have anything else to pitch into. Unless I wanted to, like... Yeah, there's, like, no good line here to actually turn on the library. But it's fine. We'll just... We'll live that life where we don't draw a card off of our library, but we get it turn 0. Hey, Goblin Reserve. I haven't seen you in a minute. Were you at, Hartford? I don't think I saw you. No, is he gonna draw a card? This is bullshit. My libraries have sucked so far. What do we do? I think we just get Soul and throw Triumph. This library's been real good. You went to New Zealand? That's cool. Were you there for the premiere event? Or there for other reasons? What are the 2 events you're going to? I'm assuming Pro Tour or something like that? Yeah, that's certainly bigger than 7. I will gain an action point, and then I won't use it. Alright, we got one of our distraction pieces. I think it's like block, play, merciful pass. You may have the top card of my deck. Maybe. Oh! I won! Nice hammer! Last time was the Realm 20k. Yeah, I remember seeing... we didn't really get a chance to talk much there, I don't believe. Nice hammer. Oh! Alright, what are we doing? None of this really does anything, which is annoying. Is it just play Merciful again? And then throw a Herald at him? That seems reasonable. I, like, don't want to waste these Mercifuls, but I don't really see a better play line here other than just, like, throw 2 Heralds. I think I want to wait to play this so that way I can get the card draw. Probably can't make Pro Tour because of the price and timing. Oh, was it, like, expensive going there? It was, like, mad cheap for me for some reason. So play this, pitch this. Pitch both of these to play Merciful. I think at this point we're just in the Genesis waiting room. And we want to save these for later. We want to have the, like, 3 of these at the end of the game, ideally. No, now it won't go to soul. I guess I can just throw it. Just like IP myself. Okay, we got a tome next turn. Oh, my bad. Good call, thanks. Oh, did he... Oh, he drew a card off of the Clash. I see. I could, like, throw the other Herald there, but... I'm also gonna get a card going to... Oh! Oh? Chat. Is it time? And then I can also tome when this dies? Okay, I think it's go time. Okay. I think we pull the trigger on this immediately so we can make a more informed decision with our Halo. Maybe not, though, because we want to get our Figment of Erudition, and if we draw it, we're kind of sad. Okay, I think we wait, because we're going to end up doing this anyways, so it's not a big deal. Put this into Soul. Yeah. Okay. I think it's go time. If this isn't go time, I don't know what go time looks like. I suppose I just pitch the blue here. I don't think it really matters what I pitch here. I guess no matter what, I'm not using the Soul Shield, so I should just get rid of this. Okay. Get that. We also want to get a second yellow into our pitch at some point. This is just straight up the Battle Hardened list. I have the link up in the chat somewhere. So I think I just go ahead and... Is there anything that we don't want to draw before swinging? I don't think so. So I think just go ahead and do this now. And do this. And we haven't seen our other arc lights yet. Yes. Okay. Bro, this doesn't fucking matter. Go for it. And then... So we have one floating. So a blue covers a Genesis. So this is for this. And then... We need to pitch 2 yellows to play the arc light, leaving us with a Genesis and a yellow left over. But we have one floating. I think we're wasting the one, so we could just play the other Genesis and just double Genesis and not get a set. Or we could play this Merciful. I think that's better than throwing a Herald, because I'm just asking... I don't want his cards here. Okay, so no matter what, we do this. This just always happens. I want another yellow on my pitch. It might be good to save this Merciful for later on in the game when we get a bunch of shields off of our Genesises. So that way we'll shoot him for a bunch of damage when they break. So I think we just play everything here. Now we just need a passing Mirage. That would have been a really good draw here. I would have ideally liked to have drawn passing, played passing, and then set the Genesis. I don't care, I don't think about... I'm not trying to do the combo. I mean, I didn't play the Merciful, but I don't think I care about that. I'm not trying to do that. I think. I don't know. Ugh. We might still play this, which is the stupid part. I guess, I don't know. Do we Arsenal this chat? I think we do. I think we're going to end up with extra resources. And I want to draw an Arclight here, so... Ooh. Ooh. I think I YOLO this. That's unlucky. Sheesh. Let's go with... I think I want the blue. That's kind of awkward. I think I just get rid of the blue here. Okay, now we drew a different yellow. And then we do this. Pitching this. Draw some cards. Okay. Right. So we're going to do this, but I want to do these. I still have one floating, so I think I tome here. This is so crazy. This is so fucked up that you can do this. Alright. So what are we doing now? Do we play a third Genesis, boys? No matter what, we're playing an Arclight. That's always happening. But I would like to end on this and then play the Arclight afterwards. So how do we do that? I also really want to clear this arsenal out. This might just be too greedy. I could also just double Arclight, right? Like, 2 yellows covers an Arclight. Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. And then a blue to play this. Is it double Arclight? I think it's double Arclight and just hold on to this for a passing. I probably should have played the Ravages first because now he knows that there's Arclights in play, so I made him... Oh, I'm surprised he didn't AB that. Just clicking random cards, we're going to end up with Shuffle at some point. This doesn't do anything, unfortunately, but we're going to get some draws. Okay, so we would have ended up getting popped, so good thing we didn't make that play. We have a glut of blues, so let's just get rid of a blue here. We want this for later, so we're going to pitch this no matter what. So I think we just get rid of... I did end up double Genesising, or double ALSing. Do I get rid of the yellow? Because I'm already got a yellow to pitch. I think that's reasonable. Just get rid of that. None of this does anything, unfortunately. Let's attack, get my go again. Yes, I'll draw some cards. Still doesn't do anything. Okay, we got some chip damage. I'm surprised that we're not... maybe he needs to hold on to his cards to pop. I think we just throw some heralds here. Then we can reprimand if he throws down something too big. It's also really hard to see with this combat chain goblin. Oh! That's not a popper! Do we set this? Oh, I won. Do I get anything? Is it the you have to win both one? Yeah. Alright. So we could throw another herald here, or we could flip swing. Thoughts, chat? I think setting this is pretty good. Could also just flip and then play a herald instead. I kind of like that. But then I'm just getting his cards, where this deals Arcane, but I'm going to get 1 point of Arcane. I get some chip no matter what with this. I don't get chip with one of these. I think it's this. Oh, we got 2 chip. He had the popper? Huh. Oh, we found the passing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Well, we found our pitch for the turn. I guess? We don't actually have that many auras left to draw here. Do we even want to... That's fucked up. Do I even want to draw off of this card? What am I hoping to draw? Hmm. That's my last Genesis, right? I think I think I have a Genesis and a Merciful in the deck near the bottom, and no Arclights left. I don't really want to draw a Figment here. I think I don't. Because like I just want to play this, play that, play this. I think I want my soul for later. That might be wrong. Hmm. Yeah, that's probably wrong because I want the pitch to flip if I get the chance. Yeah. Oh well. Vomit board. Okay, so this is be lovely if I could fucking see the card. 9. So it's to 8. So that wouldn't work. It'd still be 6. It's really annoying. Really needed to draw this passing earlier. That's so funny. His hammer can't actually kill Shariah. I think we decline this one. I don't want to put any of these cards in my soul. So I think we do this. And then we do this. Maybe I was supposed to put a card in soul just so I can fuel stuff. That that ain't it. You sure? Okay. I don't think there's any point in flipping here, so I'm just gonna play this passing. The general strategy into Guardian, it seems like it's just a vomit board. Like, find a spot where you can just, like, fat board your opponent. Yep, that's annoying. Oh well. Shariah, you did your job. That Shariah dealt quite a bit of damage. Man, I really wish I had, like, Spectral Procession or something in the deck. Hmm. I think it's the Reprimand, because I already have one. I want to play this protection. Hmm. We might not be able to actually win this game, though. I don't know if we have the closing power right now. We'll see. So currently this pitches to cover both heralds. I think I throw this. No, I think this is correct. It's more likely that he has a 6, I think. No, but this would bait him into blocking with the 6. Unlucky. So now I think we just flip. We gotta try to get to 9 soul somehow. I've been churning through it because of the ravages, but I feel like that's been worth it. Wow, I was just not connecting. Okay. I feel like he could have taken less chip this game if he wanted to, and he's been blocking kind of weird. Like, there's definitely been spots where, like, bro, you're, like, not using your whole hand here. Just block with another card. I forget if I shuffled. I think I did. I think this Triumph was a shuffle. What is going on? Why are these lit up? That's so weird. My 15's pretty low. I might be able to get him with these cataclysms. Is that going at me? Oh. I accept. It's really interesting that he's leaving me with the Genesises. If we hit an Erudition, it's pretty gross. Yeah, I think we just get rid of blue. Okay. Okay. This doesn't really matter anymore. Probably start with Triumph. It's kind of free. Maybe we activate this. So you'd have to block with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'd have to be a Pulverize, and if I activate this, it doesn't change that. Where if I activate this and use this, it'd have to be 6, 7, 8, 9, so Spinal does it. Yeah, I think I just don't do that and just attack with this and don't activate because I need my soul. Have exactly pulverize. Am I playing this Genesis? Probably not. So this is now 5. Really? Fuck you. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, that's devastating. That probably is the game if that connected. I don't know why he did that, but okay. I will accept your whole hand. So I want to set this. We need 2 more soul for the cataclysms. We're getting there. This might be the turn that we just cataclysm the fuck out of him. So we're now at the crucial 9. So these cataclysms are alive. We can also get another one from Merciful if we need it. And there's a very high likelihood of reverse Uno killing him with these spectrals if he throws something big at us. So now we just need to set up like a wombo combo hand. I think we set Cataclysm instead of Merciful. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like Dreamweavers plus Spectral Procession. Why can't I edit this? Because not mine. That makes sense. Yeah, this idiot. This would be sick right now. I could go like Cataclysm, Cataclysm, Dreamweavers 12. think the rest of our deck kind of sucks, though, right now. It's like Figments. We still have some Eruditions in there, and I think we have a Reprimand in there. Talk to you. I've been talking the whole time. Alright. I'm assuming he's just going to bonk this. We don't need Soul anymore. Rebirth wouldn't be terrible here. Alright, so he's just not going to attack us till the board's clear. Do we want more Soul? Yeah. I almost wonder if we activate it now because 6 is kind of relevant. He has 1 point of armor. He has like 4 blocks and shit, so this doesn't really matter. So I want to play this. Really wanted to hold this, but I don't think I can. Because I want to play this. I need to get this out of my deck. Unlucky. I think next hand might have 2 of the Cataclysms. Might just go for it when I draw that. Like Swing Victoria. That's interesting. I don't know why he keeps making Seismics. Like, he should probably just, like, hold these. Okay. I think I do want a Soul. So that way I can get the extra resources here. And then I can activate this. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I think Spectral would make this much easier. But I don't know if I should normally have this many Spectrals. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I almost just want to put Light of Soul in my soul here. I think it's go time. And then I just end with a Triumph in hand, I think. If I had one more resource and I get to do both, that's kind of unfortunate. So we don't activate this. I don't think we kill him. But I think we just, like, put him real low and then maybe the Merciful kills him. We might not be able to win this game. We'll see. That chip does matter, though. Yeah, I think we actually do kill him here, right? Like, this is going to get 2 cards. This will get 1 card. I think we just barely kill him. And just like that, that's how you kill a Guardian. What a silly, silly deck. Okay, what did we have left? So this Merciful might not be able to win the game here, because if he just, like, attacks us with a hammer and he still has, like, a grip, uh, he's only going to get 3 shields, and then he can just, like, AB1, AB1, AB1. So we need him to throw a big attack for this to actually kill him if we didn't kill him here. What we could also do, we need 1 more soul. Theoretically, we get that 1 more soul here, because if we didn't kill him, we would take his whole hand, and then the Genesis would give us a soul next turn. We could use this Rebirth to put Ravages back in the deck, and then shoot him for 2 Arcane, and he can only AB1 that. So if he went to 1 off of this, the Rebirth Ravages could potentially close. But I think if he took a little bit less chip damage this game, we might not have been able to win this. But also if we had no, like, what I said before about, like, an extra resource doesn't actually matter here, because, like, this, I still have to pitch a yellow. Oh, that's good, Brody's cam. Oh, it's hilarious. Uh, my food is about to ding. I will be right back. Let me go check on that, take it out of the oven, let it sit and cool for a little while, make sure it's fully cooked. And then we'll come back and cook on stream. I shall return. My hero is now bread. Alright, I need my food to cool down for a little bit, and then I'm gonna eat. May or may not turn this stream into a mukbang. We'll see. I also missed a few points of chip damage this game. There was that turn I swung with the Erudition Figment, and I thought about whether or not I wanted to activate it to draw 2 cards, and I was like, well, there's nothing I actually want to draw here, so I'm just not going to draw. If I had just swung, because I believe I had Ravages in play at the time, so if I had attacked with that instead, I guaranteed get 1 point of chip damage off of the activation, and honestly, I probably get the full 2 Arcane and maybe 1 Physical there. So the Physical would have happened either way, like no matter what I'm attacking with an Angel for 4, so that doesn't change. But the 1 to 2 points of Arcane chip, that could have mattered this game if he took a little less leak elsewhere. So I missed some damage there, so I need to pay attention to that. But I think this game was just infinitely easier if I had Spectral. But I don't know if I should expect to ever have this many Spectral Shields. Like, this is kind of ridiculous. And the problem with it is it's also a red. It's not a light card. It's a red. So it might end up being something that when I'm in this state of the game where, like, I like, after I went crazy and I had the fat board, I was like, I'm not really looking for too much here. I'm just kind of playing my hand. Like, again, after that point with the Erudition where I was like, I don't know if I want to draw a card, because, like, what am I looking for? I just don't pitch it. Like, when I see it, I just set it. And then I just wait for that end game, and I just don't have an arsenal for the rest of the game, but I don't think it really matters. Like, yeah, it's nice to set a reprimand, but that might be better. Also, that could be better than just the reprimands. Like, honestly, these weren't great, and they felt very gambly when I was using them, where I'm like, I don't know if I actually want to throw a Herald here with the hopes of reprimanding. Like, I'm just hoping that you don't have a really big thing. So it could be that this just becomes something else. I'm not sure what, though. Let's throw this into the maybe. Probably just end up playing 1, because you only need 1 to close. If I play more, it'd just be because I want the option to block with them when I see them, because we can't get them back into the deck with this build. There's no way to put it back in. Rebirth doesn't do that. And then we want the gloves. Okay, there. And then what was I just thinking? Oh, something over reprimand. So, like, it could be another permanent. This card is good versus Brute, so maybe it just stays in the deck. But I want to consider my options. I think Prism's good. I don't know if she's, like, Pro Tour good, but I think if you wanted to play this at your RTNs this upcoming month, it's reasonable. I think the deck's good. I think that the biggest thing is it's really complicated in your aura matchups, like understanding how to sequence and everything. It's like a combo deck almost, and you need to understand your play lines. And if you don't, you make a mistake and the game ends, basically. Now, you also have the thing where if they make a mistake, the game ends. But you have to play perfectly before they have to play perfectly. What else could we play over the reprimands for the Pauper matchups? I feel like I still need it to be a light card. So let's click that on. Like, I don't necessarily want to put more non-light cards in. It could be Parable. We're keeping it as a non-block in the deck, so that's not changing. So it's a Light Illusionist non-block for a Light Illusionist non-block, if we wanted to do that. I didn't get that many Figments into play. So could be 1 Soul Food also. I talked about that in my deck profile. Maybe we don't need to do that, though. It could also be something that's good when we're before we get to that critical mass state. Like, we ended up doing that pretty quickly. That was probably like turn 3, turn 4, where we did the vomit board thing. So some more cards that are good before you get there could potentially be good. And then you don't care that they're like dead when you're doing the combo because you just put them into your soul. So like for instance, we're getting punched in the mouth, so maybe resolve is good. Just okay, whatever. I'll have a 2-card blockade on your big dominate attack as Bravo or something like that. Like I just need to live here so I can get to this point. Because once I'm there, the game gets much easier. I felt like, been talking about this, I think we need like a better closer potentially. I could also just be playing this wrong, where the navigating of endgame. Like maybe I'm just not mechanically doing it right, and I'm missing some damage and such. Like I don't understand the full game plan. I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks right now. This would actually be sick if we were doing aura things the way this is playing. Like, we would just get inf counters on something. Chat, Shariah? Is it a Shariah angle? It could be. It's another block 3 in the deck, which is nice. We're not doing anything with all these fucking spectral shields we're making. And it just lets us, like, fart out another thing that doesn't require us to trigger a hero ability to get it into play. And it's arcane damage. I think the arcane is super annoying for these Guardian decks because they're like, man, I want to block a card on your thing, and then I need 2 poppers, and then I have to hold a card to swing back. So, like, I'm just guaranteed taking 2 chip off of this every time. Yeah, that could make the cut. It's like what Burn Them All does for the Guardian matchups, where it just gives you some chip damage to, like, close that life gap. We'll throw it into the maybe. We'll throw this in there, too. I don't think Ode does anything. I guess the Ode... Okay, the Ode does one thing. On our crazy turns where we have the, like, 6-7 card hand or whatever, like, we activate Erudition Angel and maybe a Tome or something, like, we just draw, like, 1,000,000 cards. It lets us convert more of that into damage. I don't know if that's worth it. With all the shields and 2 merciful, you could use Ravages to target yourself and pop all the shields. Oh, that's smart. I didn't consider that. Okay. So... it'd be 8 resources. If we already have Ravages in play. It's doable. Assuming no Vestige trigger, that's 2 blues, a yellow, the Merciful itself. Yeah. Yeah, that could work. So maybe I need to be more conservative with the Ravages then. Is there any other way to deal arcane damage that we can shoot ourselves with? Regular Ravages also works. Man, they'd never see that coming. Holy crap, that's a tech right there. Play Ravages, they block with a popper. You reprimand it, shoot yourself, and they're like, what? Flash and Merciful? That's pretty cute. Okay. This Pierce didn't do anything for me. I just wasn't connecting with Herald, so like it didn't. If I had gotten this in play on that first crazy turn and it sat there for most of the game, this wouldn't have done very much. I might have gotten a few points of chip. Maybe. Yeah, like if I had that many shields with Ode Merciful, they just like explode instantly. That seems unnecessary though. We're already getting enough chip throughout the game that it's a question of how do we close now that we're here, and if we burn through all of our resources, how do we close this game? And that's why I was looking at Spectral, because it's just like, here's a big dumb number, and then you can combine it with your cataclysms to just like 7, 7, 7, 15, and it's just too much for them to deal with. But just shooting myself and playing Merciful, that's a bit cleaner. It could be a 1-2 thing. Like, if they take less chip damage, we do both of these things to kill them. It probably ends up being kind of like a Dromai thing, where it's the, like, this, as Brendan calls it on Arsenal Pass, the Swiss Army knife of endgame win cons, where you're like, okay, if you let me have fat spectral shields, I can shoot myself and deal this chip damage. But if I don't have the Ravages anymore or whatever to do that, then I spectral you. I need 2 Merciful though? Are you just saying to one-shot them? Actually, does Merciful target? I could Merciful myself. Okay, I could just play the Mercifuls. I could throw a Herald at them, and then when they go to pop it, flash in the Merciful, shoot myself, blow up all the Spectral Shields. I didn't even consider that game. Like, I might have been able to win sooner because of that. We're learning, chat. We found the breadcrumbs. Yeah, that I think I just like could have killed him before the Celestial Cataclysm loop at the end. Oh, cash out. Now you're speaking my language. Let me knick-knack for it. Oh, actually, yeah, that wouldn't work, right? Because it only blow up one shield. Wait, this doesn't work. For whatever reason, my brain was thinking like the you can't prevent the damage type of thing. That doesn't work. Back to the drawing board, chat. It's not going to kill all of our shields. Oh, is it so that way one Merciful shoots them and one shoots me? That makes sense. Hmm. So maybe the Mercifuls just can't get thrown away. Like, maybe I have to pitch them when I see them, or at least two of them. Yeah, if I did merciful plus a herald, it's quite a bit. Yeah, that doesn't really work. It'd have to be. There's just even if we have a Genesis trigger, it's three cards, and then I have two cards left to pitch. So even if they're blue blue, that's only 8 resources, and I need 10 for that. If it's Ravages though, Figment of Ravages, then I have the card on board, so that works. Oh, that's cute. 3 card for 20. Oh, the 7/7/7. Yeah, I think you do get chip. Like you're getting chip on your angels and shit. I don't know. I feel like you should end up with like a lot of spectral shields most of the time when you execute this game plan, right? Because they're just not swinging at you. Like they have to clear your board, so your Genesis is just going uncontested. Now, me having double Genesis, that's the weird one. But if they were staggered in, because like remember we got to that end game state and I didn't have permanents worth playing anymore. So if the Genesises were just staggered, it would have ended up being about the same thing. Yeah, it depends on like how much four blocker in their hand. Yeah, just 21 minus whatever their hand actually blocks for. It might be safe to assume that they should have a D react set because they maybe I'm gonna assume they know that that might be my game plan. They're seeing me pitch these, so they're probably gonna be savvy and set a D react at some point. Now that might be on me to pressure the D react out because if I'm demanding multiple cards from their hand every turn, then it might be tough for them to actually set a D react. So it might be that I need to like remember how we threw that erudition for 7 and he played the D react there. Like maybe we have to do something like that the round before we do this, so that way we can fish that out, and we don't care that the erudition didn't get through. If they don't have the D react set, then we're like, all right, whatever, that's fine. Also, like I'll just take my free damage. And then theoretically, if you did stack this, like you're now just drawing into the cataclysms, and you're like, I guess it's go time, and you do it a turn earlier than you thought you were going to. I still like that idea of the spectral though, because I think that's a smooth brainer way of doing it than this like weird merciful bullshit. And I'm personally a fan of making your strategies in these types of games as smooth brain as possible, because if you end up with multiple rounds of this, it's going to mentally fatigue you, and it creates room for error on either pilot error or your deck coming into you in a weird order or your opponent pressures you. Like shit can happen. So making it simpler usually leads to being more consistent and easier to execute. Set spectral kill them is pretty simple. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my food. Yep, you're right. I'm muted. My bad. I think I'm just supposed to set this instead of playing it. And then I think I want the mulligan more than I care about him getting a mulligan. That's my hero. That's my hero. I'm playing Wonder Bread. Oh, that's annoying. So I said this while I was muted. The thing about them like punching me in the mouth and like ignoring board is they that sucks. That might be a loss. Oh, well he didn't put a -1 counter on anything. This doesn't put one on, right? +1 dominate. When it hits, destroy an equipment they control with a -1 counter on it. Great, it's just damage. Unfortunately, this hand doesn't do shit. I think we do activate Footsteps just to mulligan this. So like when we go crazy and do the fat board thing, we're gonna arclight loop them and stuff and get fat board in the meantime. And then once we stop doing that, they're going to I guess I just play Genesis and block for 3. They're going to we're once we stop doing that. Oh, come on, man. Well, now I think I just play the Arclight, set Genesis. Oh, but I can't even do that. Ugh. 3 block hand. Man, this sucks. Is it just play Arclight Pass? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I could also just, like, let this go to the bottom. That seems like a losing proposition. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play the Arclight. That sucks. And that's a piece on the bottom of our deck also. And we now have to... Did that not go to Soul? Oh, it's not a yellow. Right. We're down 2 pieces now, basically. So we have to find a piece, set it, and then wait to find second piece. Very unfortunate. Yeah, once we stop doing the Arclight loop thing, we're going to probably go like Angel Herald Herald, and if they want to punch us in the mouth, they're going to have to take all that damage, and they probably don't want to do that. Okay. Man, no one remembers what this does, unless he's playing a sync. Call me Wonder Brody. Unlucky. All these cards suck. Do I throw second Herald or play Pierce? I think I play Pierce. I could also just set the Pierce. Nah. I think I'll set Herald. Oh, YOLO. Oh! Got him! No! Damn it! Not again! Not like this! Oh. Fine. Whatever, man. Didn't want to have fun anyways. F indeed. I'm debating if we just block 9 instead of throwing Triumph so we can set the Reprimand. I think I like that. Stay cool. He doesn't know. You fool, I can't. You fool, I can only block with one card anyways. Your Go Again has no power here. And of course, this is a card I really can't block with. The way this game is going, though, I feel like I have to. And I think I'm just playing this merciful. This sucks. I think that Debilitate ended up winning him the game. Could I have just gone off that turn instead? Probably not, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back and look at that in a second. Maybe I was just supposed to like combo off on his turn, go to my turn, trigger Genesis. Same idea. I could theoretically do it on my own turn here. But that seems like a bad idea. Especially because I'm going to lose my grip. I'm thinking it's just like play Genesis, block, pass. Yeah, this is probably doomed. Like I said, maybe we want some more cards in the deck that are good when we're just getting punched in the mouth. My hand literally blocks for 5 here. Wait, why did he do that? The fuck? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think Ghostly Touch is the answer. Could be. I think Spectral probably does it better. Alright. So if we block, let's play Passing and Pass. I just don't think we can win this game. This is cursed. Wait, why do I have 2 Talishar games open? Oh, it's the previous one. Alright, let's check the tapes. Could I have just gone off that turn? Alright, where is it? It's not a big deal. We're learning. I ain't losing sleep. Alright, let's skip forward. Find that turn. Okay, so we got the arc light and we set it. This is the hand. Okay. So if we went off, we'd pitch Light of Soul. What was the next card? Would we have actually hit? We would not have hit. So Light of Soul, trigger Halo, put the Herald in our soul, get Erudition, 1 floating, draw a random card. Even if we just pitch the Merciful to the Genesis, that would work. And then we'd have 1 card in hand off of the Halo, right? Pitch Light of Soul, put that in Soul, draw a card, go to 3 cards, pitch Merciful, play Genesis, 1 card in hand. And then we actually would have drawn a blue there. And then we would have shuffled. And then I guess we trigger Genesis, right? Like, no reason not to. Like, there's a chance that we can do something with this. So we would... Yeah, like, it's put the blue in our soul, hope we draw another blue, because we need 4 resources to flip swing. But the worst case is that doesn't happen, and we arsenal whatever it is, or just flip whatever, move on with life, and try again next turn. And then we would draw they kill our Arclight, and then we'd swing Erudition that turn. That might have been the higher win percentage play. Because this play, everything just kind of went to shit and fell apart. So that might have been better. We're kind of hoping we hit an Arclight there. It's tough, because we would have shuffled, so I don't know what we would have drawn. I guess Azuri. I could see more Figments and more Angels in this matchup, maybe. Like, I don't need to do the combo bullshit. Could also just be like, extra cards, send it. Let's try this. I don't actually know what we're supposed to do. Well, this hand doesn't do shit. Oh, dominate. YOLO. Unlucky. No blocks. Oh, that's annoying. He can kill my Angels. Of course. Do I just play it? I think I just play it. Could also Halo. It's kind of an aggressive Halo. I would get to draw a lot of cards. I think I like to draw cards. Oh! Actually. What do I want? Oh! We're going crazy! Sure. Wait, this is nuts! Chat, what the heck? Sure, I'll put that on top. Draw it. The fuck? Nice command and conquer. um, I guess we block. We want to keep a yellow. I want to. Do we block with one of these just cuz? Maybe just block with this. Yeah. A discussion vid on Ghostly Touch? I guess I could. Do we Ghost Goliath Gauntlet this? Probably not. Oh! No! God damn it. Do I just give that up? Hmm. Hmm. Could also just block 2 cards. Kind of like that. The fuck is this hand? Oh? 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 No blocks. I swear to fuck if you command and conquer me again. I sleep. Move directly to sleep phase. We're gonna go even further beyond chat. Give me your energy. We're gonna spirit bomb him. Oh, is that what we call the Bravo strat? Spirit bombing them? I swear to God, if this gets a fucking popper and a sink a third fucking time, ending stream instantly. Fuck Goliath Gauntlet. Oh? Wait, he's just letting me draw? Oh! Oh! Hmm. think I'm a tome gamer. Sucks that these aren't light cards. Unlucky. Maybe we Erudition first. Maybe we don't Erudition at all. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. We could have rebirthed the Erudition. Oh, no, wait. It's in my soul. Haha, never mind. JK. Just kidding, chat. Just kidding. Well, these kind of suck right now. I guess I'm just, like, flipping a Figment, swinging, throwing a War Tune, and passing. Rebirth a tome. Oh? Does that do anything? Like, I can't really do anything with more cards here. I don't have the action points. It would just be draw permanent, I think. If I had like an aura or something in my graveyard, that'd be sick. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. Sure. See, like, we just have too many cards. Like, we needed to draw permanent here. Wow, he's just letting that hit? What the heck? I mean, sure, I'll shoot you. We're off to the races, I guess. I don't understand why these are lit up. How does that new Arachne card work? Do they have to hit? They have to complete a contract. Okay. So I probably can't do anything over that. Because that self-completes it, right? I mean, I guess I'll block. No reason to give up my angel immediately. Like, make him have it. Okay. You're still not hitting. Okay, there it is. Unlucky. So this now gets go again, so I'm not really incentivized to fight over shit now. So here I'm thinking about sacking my shields to this and blocking with footsteps. And then with the 2 resources, I flip Erudition, and then pitch this and activate Erudition. That seems decent. Let's try that. I don't know if that's good enough, but we'll try it. If he gets us for Chippy, he just mills a card, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going to flip until after. He could theoretically blow up our shoes here, but so be it. Didn't think he'd have another thing. Okay. You may have a silver. Or not. What is this? Go again? Like we have that here. We had to wait for them to print a whole... Oop. We had to wait for them to print a whole last card to do that. I'm not eating anymore. You can see my ugly face now. Let's draw some cards. Not the most exciting of cards. I think we just do this. That sucks. Yeah, this feels like a matchup where I want the Wraths. Oh. That sucks. I guess we just... Oh, that super sucks. The angels suck. This is awful. Do I just sack my angel for 1? It's probably better to block with a card. No. Well, goodbye. I mean, at least all he did was kill my angel. Nothing else after. Yeah, I needed to do something more last turn than swing 2 attacks. Unmovable? The heck? What the heck? Okay. Well, that made up a bit for the bad trade last turn. He traded down this turn. What the heck is his hand? Just all D-reacts? I mean, I guess we're attacking with Heralds. Just like throw that first, I guess. This is probably just throw 2 Heralds, get his D-reacts and pass. Ooh. Sure, I'll trade for your D-react. Oh! Huh? Oh, that was my last Figment. Haha. I knew that. So I could do Figment things here, but it seems bad. I think I just throw a Herald. I think I want Soul. Like, it's technically more efficient to just, like, swing a Herald, or a Figment, pitching a blue, and then set the yellow. But I don't think I get anything going doing that. I think I need to, like, play for a big turn. Hey, Mateus. Well, maybe he passes again. Oh, we found the permanents. Good, because we couldn't block. Hmm. I think we play, like, Merciful and set Arclight. Could also just, like, double Aura. The classic double Aura. I don't hate that. That tells him to fuck off for a turn also. Yeah, let's do that. Wraith out? What card? Do you mean Otarath? What card are you talking about? Me? What? Probably giving this go again, I imagine. I mean, I'll block. Do I block? He, like, clearly has a Shred or something. Maybe I just... Angelic Wrath. Oh, yeah. We have too many things that have Wrath in the name, so that's not specific enough. I don't think I fight over this. He pitched a pump. There's no way he makes this play unless he has a thing. I'll just let him hold on to that Shred. Maybe that's what's in Arsenal. Yeah, there it is. Surely you're supposed to fling a dagger at me there, right? Oh, that's unlucky. Why do that now? No. Wait, you're just gonna leave me with my auras? Hmm. Interesting. Oh, nope. I would like to block that. Do we sack a Figment to this? I think we do, which sucks. I don't think I should pass turn and just, like, not have a play here. It just, like, doesn't matter which one we pitch. Suppose I could just block with armor on this and keep the extra card. Is that better? Whatever. I don't want to redo the whole turn. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's better to just keep the extra card here, because then it gives me the chance to, like, use one of my Figments offensively. Oh, right, he can just do that. Yeah, whatever. I concede. You got me. I forgot about that. I was too busy thinking about min-maxing. I forget that that's a thing. Don't play enough Prism. Yeah, I guess we're supposed to just, like, block with 3 cards. I don't know. We, like, couldn't do anything in the mid-game. We just kept drawing hands of, like, blue and yellow heralds, and they just didn't eat enough cards. I think that was a case of we needed more red heralds, or we needed Wrath. Hello, Mr. Matrix. Yeah, we just, like, couldn't get any action going in that game. We, like, had that really explosive opening, and then everything we did after that was, like, a 4-card 10 or 11. And we, like, played the auras and stuff in the deck, but then didn't see them until all together at the end of the game. But I don't know if we really needed to be doing the aura thing in this matchup. Like, I think our Herald plan might have just been fine. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, one more game, and then I'm going to call it a night. What do you think, chat? Was I too aggressive with that Halo? It felt pretty good. I think it was worth it. Yeah, well, the problem there was also like my dominates were very easily covered up because of the armor, where like a 7 takes his cards. I might just take this damage and play the Arclight. We'll see. I think if he doesn't do anything crazy, I just set the Arclight. If I can block 3 cards and whatever he does. Hmm. Hmm. This smells like a Rain Razors, but if I block 3 cards, he might just snap Bullseye and then punish me pretty hard. I think this is worth just slamming the Arclight. Oop, no. Go back. I pressed the button too fast. Hmm. Kind of sucks. Oh! Never mind, it doesn't suck. What do we want to put into play? Do we just Erudition here? Problem is it just gets eaten by the Blood Rot. I think I'm going to pay for the Blood Rot with this, play the Pierce Reality. So then a random Ponder would actually be fine. We're learning on the games. We're figuring out how the deck works. Not really. I feel like you're supposed to block this because I have the Arclight. Just like throw an arrow. What the heck? He's playing Sync in this matchup? That's crazy. I think I'm off playing 2 tomes sometimes. The deck doesn't have that many go-agains for explosive turns to be effective. I could see that. I'm also considering maybe playing the there's the card that gives you go again. This thing. I think that would be good if you're playing tomes. So you can go nuts. I'm considering that for the Bravo matchup actually. Oh, I'm not the other chest piece. Yeah, I think it's fine. I always forget that I'm not the other chess piece. Well, this isn't exciting, but I think it's just like War Tune for 7, play a passing, set a D-react, and pass. That was kind of a waste of a ponder. I guess it wasn't. I don't know. I do like having this in play, though, so like later I can decide to flip and do the thing. If he's playing Poppers and Sinks, that's going to be kind of crazy. Angels not having... Oh! Alright. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe we flip and swing instead of playing this passing now. Get 2 soul? I'm kind of into just a throwaway angel here. 6, 10. Yeah, we can cover things pretty easily with a flipped figment, so we don't need the extra spectral shield. You think I'm supposed to go for protection there? I don't know. I feel like I can save it. I don't want to go to 0 soul here. I feel like this Pierce is going to just be on the table for the entirety of the game. I know it's a silly thing, but it feels so good actually using Erudition. It felt so bad that my spoiler card was insane, but then you barely used it because it just like didn't fit the cost curve of the deck. I was so bummed out by that. Holy shit. Wait. Oh, okay, Codex. I was like, where's the arrow? So it's getting +9? Probably a red. Yeah. So it's going to be what, 14? Holy shit. Well, now I wish we got the protection instead. That one spectral shield actually makes a difference here. I might get Triumph here. Alright. That's 10. Plus a card. And then Triumph is a full block. I'd have 2 floating for the Soul Shield. Oh, but we'd need to draw into a 3 block here because of our hand texture. Good point. Good point on the Triumph. Yep, didn't notice. Halo for Protection does the same thing. Yeah, you're right. I could just take it. That feels bad. Well, like, I'm not going to take it. Like, I'm definitely going to play the Soul Shield. That's happening no matter what. Because, like, I'm just going to lose it. Like, just take 1. It just feels like I should cover this. It's very... This is good value covering it. And it's not like my hand is that strong where I'm, like, excited about playing it anyways. Whatever. I'll just give him his 1 value and hold on to my thing. It just sucks that, like, I don't have a play if I were to give him cards. Like, these 2 cards don't do anything. Yeah, I think if I had like another Herald in my hand, I would just make the Herald the Halo play. But the fact that it's a gamble, I don't think I can do that. Yeah, but it's a gamble. That's why I didn't go for it. Like, if I don't draw into a 3 block, then the play doesn't make sense. I guess it doesn't matter fighting over the Ponder. He had a Ponder anyways. I'm going for this, by the way, because I'm just... I don't believe you're playing Sinks and Poppers. And if he is, you get me, but then like I'm willing to play a bit of a longer game because you're playing inconsistent deck building. Like you're gonna brick at some point because these cards just are non-functioning together. All right, like I said, you get me, but you're gonna brick. Oh, this is playable. I'm pretty into blocking with one or no cards here. I'm gonna be very vindicated. Swing with Erudition? How? It, it wasn't a free flip there. Did I miss something? But I'm gonna be very vindicated when he pitches a sink. Oh no, this is that stupid card. Judge, jury. Oh, thank God, it's just red. Red I can deal with. So many buffs on this side. But I do have enough soul now where I'm like looking to use the Erudition, but I might not have an opportunity to do that. Yeah, that keeps fucking with my head. Why use Halo? Do you mean last turn? Oh, feels weird that Prism gets Lightning Bolt. The heck is this? This is so shitty. Do we flip? Might Halo on the next round so I can use my Erudition to swing because this is going to be a small hand, and but this is he's priced into that because he's playing sinks. Like now he's priced into blocking, which is not how you're trying to win with this deck. Like this is not a deck that Like your game plan as Azalea is to proactively win the game. By playing defensive, you're no longer playing to your own strengths. It's why you didn't typically see people play D reacts in the Briar mirrors back in Tails. This is gonna be a shit hand. I'll just activate. The heck? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Whatever. And he's still gonna swing at me? That's crazy. Hmm. So if I go card, Halo, Footsteps, pitch this, put this into my soul, block with this, draw a card, flip Erudition, swing Erudition, activate Erudition. I think I like that. I'm like a little bummed out if this is a Rain Razors off the top, but I think I get Triumph. Save my Spectral Shield. Nice. Why do I need to pitch? Isn't it active now? During your turn. I'm an idiot. I think I still do it on my own turn, though. There's just, like, no reason to do it here, right? Okay. Forgot how my card works. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have made that play if I knew that worked that way. Hmm. Kind of just want to play this Arclight. Like, I know throwing this is pretty good here, but... Like, what are the odds he just throws Raw Dog Attack at me, you know? Rewarded. I'm gonna let him play a pump first. I think I could wait for a pump here, but now I'm pretty happy doing it. Then we have a good play. You got open with Erudition first, though. The problem was that if he just threw this and Rain Razored it afterwards, I'm kind of sad. Not bad. I swear to God if this gets popped. Sick. Nice D-reacts, bro. So I think I flip for free. Just, it's free. And then throw 6. Set 6. It's reasonable. Yeah, I think we punted some value here, but it's fine. Oh! We got Soul for days. Okay, no more Figments left in the deck. I think it was fine. Like, we got all our value. He's gonna come in real soft. I'm kind of into this Rebirth. Because we could put the Arclight back on top. And then draw it off of the Erudition. Uh-huh. Like, you could have a play here, but it's unlikely. Okay, so might have a bolting shot or something. So 7. Turn off my hero power. Yeah, we can full cover that with the shield. Do we keep this blue? This board is a dream. Yeah, we're certainly doing this. It's just, what's the pitch? That's my question. I almost want this extra blue. Yeah, I think I want the extra blue for the ALS. Because my plan is go Iridit yeah, Iridit yeah, I want the resources. I want the guaranteed 2 resources from this. Or 3 resources. don't think we rebirth first. I think I'm fine drawing the Arclight end of turn. We found the resources. I don't think I'm playing this. The funny thing here is because he's Azalea, he has to have like a rabble or something to break this. He has to beginning of turn attack rebirth take no other game actions. Otherwise he's stuck in this for so long as I have soul. He has the rabble. Do I just kill him? He has AB. I don't think I do. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Actually, I don't need to do that. But I might as well, so that way I don't need to spend the resources on this next turn. I don't want to Ravage here. He has AB2. All this does is buy... I guess it buys 2 cards. Like, he has to block this and the AB. I get his whole fucking hand. Oh, but I want to Arclight loop him, chat. It's so much funner Arclight looping people. Fine, I'll be a conservative player and do the right play. Blech. But yeah, this is the better play, because then he has to give me 2 cards and go to 1. But fun play. But fun. Fun. I get all of the fun. All of it. You get none of the fun. No. Now he's gone, and I'm the only one having fun. I don't want to have fun by myself. I can't do that on stream. I guess you can if you're Tectone. Alright, well, that was educational. I'm still really bad about remembering my which chest piece I'm on. I keep doing my math like I have the other chest piece, no matter which one I have, unless I'm versus Guardian, then I like my brain is locked in that I have Vestige because I know that's like the game plan. I need to remember that I can only do this on my own turn. What else do we learn, chat? On the other side, we learned don't play D-Reacts and Poppers as an aggro deck. That, against Prism, at least. That's not how you're trying to win the game. You need to overwhelm me to win this kind of matchup. One of them is probably fine, like just Poppers, for instance. But both, you're just diluting your deck. I drew more of my Red Heralds this game. I think I want a few more Red Heralds. Like, I think 8 Red Heralds just is not enough. Like, I drew all my Red Heralds this game, and it felt really easy. Where, like, the other game, I drew a couple of my Red Heralds, and it felt like an uphill battle. I think I want a few more of these. Like, I almost wonder if I want more Red Heralds more than I want Wrath in the deck. Because, it's like, I don't know. Maybe Wrath cosplays as that, but then I need a bigger hand. Like, Wrath means that I'm going to connect with my yellow Heralds, because they're going to block 2 cards, and then I'm going to Wrath over. So it's more like guaranteed. But then it's a yellow non-block in the deck. Yes, always kill Erudition. Though, did he have a chance to kill it? Yeah, I think he had a chance to kill it, right? But then he's spending his whole turn. That's the in this matchup. That's really tough. Like, are you gonna spend your whole round killing that and leaving me with fat hand when you're already behind on life? That's just not a winning proposition. He needed to stop me from getting to that point to begin with, where I felt comfortable to just do that with my Erudition. So like, I think that was less about killing the Erudition and more about like pre-Erudition game things. Erudition's a fucked up card though. Like, being able to like actually utilize this completely changes the deck. My 2 spoiler cards combo. Red Herald better versus aggro decks. Angelic better versus decks like Kasai that cover 7 easily. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, the Red Heralds are better in the matchups I needed to play the small hands. This is better when, like, I'm trying to force through action through their blocks. My thinking with this is Warrior's already a really good matchup. Like Kasai, that's already a good matchup. So, like, if this is in the deck for Kasai... Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of Drumeye. It's a fine matchup for Prism. Yeah, it might be. This definitely matters when I'm trying to play small hands, though. Like, me being able to go block 2 cards, throw 7, and, like, force action on their side, versus, well, if I have fat hand, this is better. Like, when I'm on the 3-card hand, this is infinitely better. This is a great 3rd card in my hand, where I'd rather this when I'm on a 2-card hand. So it really depends on, like, how the texture of the games is playing out and what the matchups are. I mean, that makes sense if you're on Iris. You're Iris. This mattered 0. I wish I had the Courage token one instead. I think that's War. This was very good in that matchup. But that makes sense. Light of Soul's been pretty good. Tome's been pretty good. I am a little bit lower on Tome when I'm switching between my chess pieces, though. But it is out when you're the other chess piece. Yeah. I like this deck, guys. I think this is a good deck. I think it's... I said this earlier. I don't know if there's a Pro Tour deck. It might not be good enough for that. But this is definitely, like, RTN worthy. Like, you can bring this and not be embarrassed, and you're gonna pick up wins. Like, this you're doing powerful things. This deck is good. It's just difficult to pilot in some of the matchups. Anytime you're doing the stuff with auras, it's complicated, and it's gonna be difficult to actually execute that game plan. You know, I should just... I've been saying for a bit that I should do, like, I'm assuming you YouTube frogs, you watch other streamers and you see them sometimes do like in their stream they record themselves talking about whatever and then clip that out and make that a YouTube video. I've been saying I need to do that, so we're just gonna do that here, and I'm gonna ramble about my thoughts on the deck for 5-10 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and clip that out and make a video. So I'm gonna go ahead and start recording that, and I'm gonna like 3, 2, 1, and say this is now where I'm doing it. You guys can say hello YouTube if you would like. 3, 2, 1. Hey YouTube, Pheno here. I've been playing with the Battle Hardened Prism list for a few days now. I'm here with YouTube chat if you guys want to chime in and say hi or not. You guys can be antisocial if you want. I gotta say I actually like this list. When I first looked at it, my initial impression, the literal first thing I said was, how the fuck does this beat Bravo? I did not believe that this could beat Bravo. It can. it's difficult. You can do it. I've beaten some Guardians. Uh, so let's go into my thoughts on the deck list, because I think it's actually pretty good. This is a legit deck. So the idea is we are not removing our weapon. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's put that back in. You guys saw nothing. Okay, so we are Luminar's Angels Glow in every matchup. We are not playing Iris. We're not switchboarding into auras, which is again why I was like, how the heck do you beat Guardian? We're going to come to that in a minute. The You're switching between Imperium Rapture in your like Ooga Booga Herald matchups, and then you're switching into it's already up here. Vestige of Soul in the matchups that you can't just like monkey your hand into them, and you're playing more of a combo style deck into them. You're What you're doing is I don't need to really go into the Herald side of the deck. Like you're Ooga Booga, play your good 2-card hand, get a Figment. If you have a 3rd card, you get free value. Like we've talked enough about Heralds. You guys know how that works. What's interesting is the other side of the deck. So what you're doing, let me switch over to one of those matchups so I can kind of show you. So you're running something like this, and then you're playing a bunch of setup permanent cards. You got Library, you've got Arclight Sentinel, you've got your Figments, Genesis, Merciful, Tome of Divinity, Passing Mirage, One Pierce Reality. I'm a little suspect on this One Pierce still. And what you're trying to do, and Celestial Reprimand, not really a setup card, but like it is for those matchups. And what you're doing is you like find a spot to you like find a spot to take your stand. You're like, this is the turn that I go crazy, and you have this like ridiculous combo turn. One of the things that I've been doing that's I don't know, this is what you're supposed to do. This is me throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks and just experimenting with the deck. But what I've been doing is I find a spot to like crack my Halo and flip my Figment of Erudition, draw some cards, get down a couple permanents, try to get like an Arclight and a Genesis and or a Merciful down into play, and maybe I draw some cards with Tome, maybe I play the Library. Like I'm trying to like use my Erudition and get down 2 permanents that turn, and one of them I find usually needs to be Arclight, so that way it protects the Erudition. And then I do it again next turn. And maybe because we're digging so many cards, like we're drawing our 4 cards, we're drawing another 2, we have Tomes, we have Genesis, like we're seeing a lot of cards very quickly, and it leads us to being able to find another Arclight. Because if you think about it, if let's say I set the first Arclight I see and then wait to go crazy, when I go to finally do that, I've seen a chunk of my deck already. So the likelihood of me finding my next Arclight is better than when I found my first one, because I've removed cards from my deck between now and then, and now I'm digging so many cards in that one turn. So the turn I go off, I'm digging through a lot of cards. Then I draw up, then I draw some more cards, so it's very easy to find a second one. So then you do it again. You play your Arclight, you play some more permanents, and maybe you even do it again. That's happened to me. I've gone like Arclight, 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 and just locked them out of the game for a couple turns. And you just like vomit so much board state onto the table. Now, what I originally thought when I was looking at the deck list was, that's great and all, but you can only do that for a few turns, and your auras don't convert into damage. Like, your auras are just auras. You don't have a weapon that swings with them, so they're just going to pick off your Figments. Eventually, you'll go back to throwing 2 Heralds a turn. Like, how do you win from there? So you end up getting a decent amount of chip damage during those turns, and then you find spots to get some more chip damage throughout the game. Maybe they don't have a popper. Maybe you have a Celestial Reprimand. You're swinging your Angels, which are not efficient for them to block because they can't pop them. You're shooting them with Arcane with things like Ravages and Merciful. I find I also get like a lot of extra Spectral Shields, which you can then do shenanigans with Merciful at the end of the game. And if you still need to close the game, you can do things with like Celestial Cataclysm where you pitch those and then they come back around, and you just have this like burst of 21 damage with 3 cards plus whatever else you're holding. Like, you can just like also have a Herald at the end of that. Ideally something like an Erudition would be great, so you can go like Cataclysm, 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 pitch, Erudition, you don't have a hand anymore. I'm going to draw 2 cards, throw another Herald. So you can have this burst at the end of the game, and combining that with the chip damage that you're getting in other spots, it can win. You can beat Guardian. You basically just overwhelm them on board when you have that go crazy turn, and then once you finish going crazy and you're back to playing the game normally, you have so much board state, and you're so far ahead on like what you're doing that you then go back to like throw 2 heralds plus my angel, and if they want to say no blocks race you back, because that's also what I thought they would do, they just say whatever, none of this matters, I'm just going to punch you in the mouth because you took all this damage to set this up, you're low now. If they want to do that, they're going to have to no blocks 2 heralds plus my angel. That's a lot of damage that they're saying no blocks to, and I might just block on the next turn, and I have an angel to prevent damage, I might have a soul shield, I'm probably going to have a bunch of spectrals in play as well from the Genesises that have been going burr. It makes it difficult for them to actually race you back from that spot, so it puts them in a spot where they feel like they're priced into just clearing board. It functions. It works. There's weaknesses with it, like getting disrupted trying to actually set up this big combo round, like you're sitting on this Arclight potentially in Arsenal and you're waiting for the right hand to do it, and they just keep disrupting your Arsenal or something, and your hand just blocks for shit because it's all these instants and stuff. But when you do it, it's very powerful. My biggest thing with it is it's a little mechanically complicated doing it. It feels like a combo deck. I think once you learn the lines, it's probably going to be quite a bit easier. But just picking up the deck, it's very difficult. And I don't know if it's necessarily good enough that it's worth like playing this at a high level. There's tech cards that people could probably play that like break this open, like a Time Snap Potion or something, I don't know, or Time Skipper Boots. My opinion on it is deck good, deck functions. This is good, and I think if you wanted to play this at your RTNs, you definitely could. You could play this and not feel embarrassed bringing this to your RTNs, and you could even win. Like this is a good deck. You can do it. I don't necessarily think this is a Pro Tour worthy deck. That's kind of like where I'm ranking it in power level. That it's doing powerful things, but it might not be good enough, and it is the juice worth the squeeze is basically kind of where I'm at with it. But it's definitely better than where we've been at with Prism, where it was like dubious if this is even good. Like it was where I had Prism at before this, I was like, this is Armory level good. Like you can play this at your Armory and not be embarrassed. Now this feels like it's ProQuest RTN good. And if you brought this to a Pro Tour or Calling or Battle Hardened, whatever, I feel like you got to be a whiz at playing this deck, and you put a million reps in to get there with it. And even then, you need to get a bit lucky. I think you need to get some good matchups. You need things to go your way. You need your draws in the deck to line up a bit, because if they don't line up, like, what if all of your Arclights are at the bottom of your deck versus Bravo? You just lose. Like, there's things like that where you need things to break your way, and that's not necessarily a great spot to be for, like, a Pro Tour deck, where if you don't draw the right stuff and get the wrong matchups, why bring this? You know what I mean? But I give it a solid 2 thumbs up. Like, this deck is good. I recommend you guys try it out. I'll throw the link to the deck list in the description. And if you want to hear more about it, go check out Push the Point. Hamish did an interview with, I believe his name is Rob, the guy that won the, I believe it was a Battle Hardened with this, which was what put it on the map initially. It was a great, like, hour-long interview. I listened to it. It was really good. Recommend checking that out. If you guys have any questions or thoughts or ways to improve on the deck list, throw it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. We've been playing it on stream. If you guys want to join us on stream, I got a couple VODs up if you want to check out some gameplay of it. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. All right, that's that. think I'm going to call it a night with that, though. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Might stream again Friday? I don't know. I got to see what I'm doing Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to my armory, and then this weekend I believe I'm doing Road to Nationals things. I got to figure out what I'm actually doing because believe I'm carpooling to them, so I'm kind of beholden to other people. Kind of need to figure out car things for myself. So if you guys want to help out with my car things, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon or join the channel because I need the money right now to figure out my car stuff. But yeah, that's it. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll